All right, let me tell you about Buddy. Buddy is my dog, and he has this reputation to uphold. At least, in his own mind. He thinks he's the coolest dog on the block, the king of the cul-de-sac, and usually, he does a pretty good job of looking the part. The confident strut, the nonchalant tail wag, the whole 9 yards. Bet. There's one place where his cool guy act completely falls apart. The vet's office. So, last week was his annual checkup. The moment I grabbed the car keys and said the VAT word, the cool act started to crack. His ears drooped just a little. The confident strut turned into a suspicious tiptoe. In the car, instead of sticking his head out the window like a glorious windswept model, he was pretending to be deeply interested in the floor mats. I could almost hear him thinking, act casual. Maybe she'll forget. Maybe we're going to the park. A very, very sterile park. We get to the clinic, and the waiting room is Buddy's stage. This is where he puts on his best performance. He strolled in like he owned the place, gave a single condescending sniff to a poodle in a rhinestone collar, and then sat down with a dramatic sigh, as if to say, the wait times here are simply atrocious. He was trying so hard to look bored and unimpressed, he even tried to read a pamphlet about flea prevention, holding his head at just the right angle, like a sophisticated gentleman. I saw a tiny shiver run down his back when a cat carrier meowed, but he quickly covered it with a yawn. Master of disguise, this one. Then the vet tech called his name, Buddy. The cool facade shattered like a dropped cookie jar. He froze. His eyes went wide. He looked at me, then at the tech, then back at me, silently pleading. Tell her it's a mistake. Tell her you're here for a human checkup. Anything. I had to give his leash a little tug. He walked towards the exam room like he was walking the plank. His tail tucked so far between his legs, it was practically a part of his stomach. Once inside, it got even better. Dr. Evans is a lovely woman, but to Buddy, she's the final boss. He immediately jumped onto the chair next to me, trying to blend in, pretending to be my very furry, slightly slobbery purse. Dr. Evans came over with the stethoscope, and Buddy decided his new strategy was invisibility. Squeezed, his eyes shut. If he can't see her, she can't see him. Flawless dog logic. She gently lifted his ear to check inside, and he let out a sigh so dramatic you would have thought she'd just asked him to solve a complex algebra problem. Then came the ultimate test of coolness, the thermometer. As soon as he saw it, he did this hilarious little army crawl under the exam table. 3 We had a full-on negotiation. I offered treats. Dr. Evans offered soothing words. Buddy offered a low, grumpy counter-argument from his hiding spot. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, we lured him out. Dr. Evans, being the pro she is, was quick and gentle. The ordeal was over. As we were leaving, he got his brave patient treat. Suddenly, the swagger was back. He pranced out of the exam room, treat in his mouth, head held high. He gave that same poodle one last look, a look that said, yeah, I was in there, it was nothing. Just a routine chat with my personal physician. Back in the car, he was a hero again, head out the window, ears flapping in the wind. You'd never know that just 10 minutes earlier, he was hiding under a table, convinced he was facing his doom. He might not be the coolest dog at the vet's, but he's definitely the most dramatic. And honestly, I wouldn't have him any other way. Thanks for watching our little adventure. If you've got a pet with a flair for the dramatic, let me know in the comments, too. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more of Buddy's shenanigans.